Rooh-afza with Reema show ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲਾਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਕੁਲਜੀਤ ਭਮਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਿਛਲੀਆਂ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਥੋੜੀਆਂ ਅਧੂਰੀਆਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਈਆਂ ਸੀ। ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ ਰੇਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਫੇਰ ਰੇਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਕੁਲਜੀਤ ਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਅਗੇਨ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ
ਗੁੱਡ। ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੇਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਤੇ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਰੇਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਾਉਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੀ।
ਰੇਲ ਗੱਡੀ is probably the most popular Punjabi song current day and it was produced in, do you know which year?
In 1987.
Yeah, very good.
I've done my studies.
You're cheating, yeah. Because I've forgotten actually. That's what I was looking. So, what's it? Nearly 40 years. Yeah. And that song is played at almost every wedding.
Yes.
So, in a way, it's a success story, and the idea was the original idea came from. Now, let me tell you the story. So, I was working with Multitone at that time. So, Multitone Records, they were commissioning me with projects. And I did many projects, Mahendra Kapoor, and then so Chirag Pechan signed up with Multitone Records. And I think originally, so the main singer was Mangal Singh, who later on went to become a playback singer. Yeah. In fact, I think Reel Gaddi was his passport to go by train to it.
ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਗੁੱਤ ਤੇ ਪਰਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੱਪ
ਕਾਲੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਛੋਟੀ
ਕਾਲੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਬਾਲੀਵੁੱਡ ਦੇ
So, but he became a huge star in Bollywood. But and I take credit. I think Reel Gaddi was his passport, you know. So I was asked to make Chirag Pechan's album, and I think there were two singers first. There was Mangalji, and then there was also Amarjit Sidhu. But Amarjit Sidhu had left the band by that time. I think he'd started his own company, Kamli. I'm not sure, but he became independent. So then I think Mangal said, "Listen, let's make an album with Kuljit," and I said, "Fine." So we were thinking of ideas. Now, as I mentioned before in the last episode, I like to compose songs that work with the singer. Okay, and then the other thing, as a producer, if I say I'm making an album for Premi, for example. Now, if once I finish that record, if Hira Group come to me and say make our record, I have to make sure for myself that they have different style of music. If I make all the bands sound the same,
then obviously
it makes no sense. So every band has their own identity and they have their own instruments, so I have to think accordingly, how will I do that? So with Mangal, the beautiful thing about Mangal, which everybody knows, is he has a wonderful voice which is like a playback singing voice. Punjabi voices, they tend to sing, you know, they're shouting. And the higher you go, the better. Actually, when you sing too high, it's difficult to control your voice, you know. So I try to get people in the studio. If you go on stage, okay, you can sing how you want. In the studio, we don't need to shout. There's a microphone, okay? So Mangalji's voice is smooth, like velvet, and it works in the film. So I was very excited to record his album because then, from a compositional point of view and a music point of view, you got more scope. Yeah, because the range is big on the baja. Now, one of the writers for that album was a doctor from Coventry. I think I always get the city wrong, and his name was Dr. Bal Sidhu.
Okay.
And he had an idea for a song, and so when he showed me the song, it was on a prescription pad. So you know he wrote it during GP hours or something like that. So and he said, "Sadi Reel Gaddi." I said, we must do this song, must, because I knew from playing with my mother that men were dancing separate, women were dancing separately, but they wanted to dance together, but there was no reason to dance. And when I saw Reel Gaddi, I thought this is the song which will bring that glue into the dance floor to her. Yeah. So Mangal said, "Oh yaar, bachiyan na gana hai, this. What is this? This is a silly song, you know." And I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I said, "Look, Mangal, this song is going to be it. I never had that feeling before, but I got the feeling we must do it." And so then I had to persuade him. He goes, "Oh yeah, I don't like this song." I said, "Just do it." So even the record company, there was a Pareen Gohil and Hasmat Gohil. So they were doing the design of the record, the LP. And I told them, I said, "Look, make this song is going to be a hit. Put it the first song on the album." Yeah. Now, you know, when you record 10 songs for a record, you have to decide which song comes first, which comes.
Bilkul.
Yeah, somebody has to do that.
Yeah.
I did that. Okay, always I did that, because okay, this song is powerful. This is not powerful. Middle songs, people will be just they'll be ignoring it. Maybe the last song. You know what I mean? This psychology.
Yeah.
I had to somehow think, and I was never always right, but I had to think about it.
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, Real Gadi, we put this song first on the record.
Okay.
Secondly, when you do the design for the record, they should stand in a line in front of a train.
Acha.
Crazy, right? Because I was so convinced. And I don't know if you've seen the record, they are standing in front of a train. Yeah, so they went to the train museum, and so Mangal throughout this whole process was like, yeah, and so then, of course, now he. It's a huge hit, and so I'm glad I was forceful with them, and they agreed. And hats off to Bal Sidhu and Mangal for both going along with it.
Yeah.
Many years later, I think 2010 or something like that, we did a performance in the Royal Festival Hall with a full orchestra, 100-piece orchestra, and we sang Real Gadi. And so the conductor, Robert, he was conducting, like the musical director, and I was playing. And so Mangal was singing Real Gadi, and Mangal kept missing his cue. So I said to the conductor, I said, Robert, can you tell Mangal when to start? And he said, doesn't he know it's his song? I said, he sang that song so many times, he's forgotten when he comes. So even to this day, he gets confused. But, it's a success story.
Yeah.
And it goes to show that you need to follow your gut sometimes, you know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. No, but I must say कि मतलब thank you, I would say कि तुसी वो song बनाया, because हर एक party ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ जिद्दां तुसी ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਸਾਰੇ. So again I can now see that pattern कि तुसी फे साਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਕਿ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਡਾਂਸ ਕਰੀਏ ਆਪਾਂ. And definitely line ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰੇ men women ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਬਸ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. ਔਰ mostly ਇੱਕ ਰਾਜ਼ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸਾਂ, parties ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਮੋਰਲਾ ਇੰਜਨ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ.
You're the engine.
I'm the engine. मैं कह रही हूँ आ जाओ सारे पीछे लाइन लग जाती है. Trust me, it's a beautiful song.
I believe that at all, yeah. And actually, from a musical, technical point of view, because I was using that record was the first record which had violins in it, like an English orchestra. So that's all done with violins.
Oh wow!
So I had to learn how to write the score, give it to the violins, and. Then the drum, I used the drum machine.
Okay.
Which now, if you remember Real Gadi, it starts slow.
Yes.
Now that's quite hard to do. There are very few songs that do that because of the technology. Yeah. And then also in the beginning, you can hear the steam from the train, and that's me. That's me going.
Acha. Okay. गाना मैंने दोबारा सुनना पड़ा.
So I had to make it sound like that, but listen, it works. And thank you for being the engine.
Yeah, definitely. जी कितना मजा आ रहा है ना सानू गाणियां दे बारे होर जान के behind the scenes उस वेले की होया सी हाले होर बहुत कुछ जानना है. जे ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ याद ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਗਾਣਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ प्यार दा ए वैरी जमाना सजना. जी ਉਹ ਗਾਣੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸੋ. ਸੰਗੀਤਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਔਰ ਇਸ ਗਾਣੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਆਏ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ. So in 1989 I got a call from Sangeeta's mother. Now many people don't know this because they call her Sangeeta. Actually her name is Sangeet Kaur.
Acha, okay.
Nobody knows that.
Yeah,
so surname is Nijjar, Sangeet Kaur Nijjar, but lovingly everyone called her Sangeeta. So many people think she's Hindu or Gujarati, but she's not. She's a Sikh Punjabi girl. Her mother rang me and said, my daughter sings and she's won a competition. Lata Mangeshkar has given her an award.
Oh.
And I want you to produce her album. So we did an album which was called Breath of Fresh Bhangra Air. It's a long title.
Yeah.
But I wanted... now, this is another subject, but, women are not really celebrated in... If you think of singers...
Yeah.
Especially Punjabi singers, you normally think of a man. If you think of women, you might think of...
Very few, yeah.
One or two, maybe, Miss Pooja. Or... So it's male-dominated, really, in that way, which is another... Let's put that issue aside. So I was happy that I got a chance to work with another a woman artist.
Beautiful lady.
Because I've been working with my mother, and I prefer women's songs to men's songs. As a composer, you've got more emotion in there, rather than just drinking and dancing.
True.
So then we did this record called... and it was... Punjabi and Hindi songs. And when I took the records to the distributors, and they said, "Oh, nama record aaya Shanji," and they would say, "Oh, it's a girl." I said, "Yeah, well done, well spotted. Yeah, it's a girl." No, we don't want this. If it's a Punjabi music, why is it a girl? Now, Surinder Kaur, Prakash Kaur, they're all women, obviously. My mother, but they were put in a different camp, like a gidda. It's like soft. It's not Bhangra music. You know what I mean? So, women struggle in that way. So, then the second album. Now, everybody said to me, "Kuljit, we love your music." My friends, Bengali friends, Gujarati friends. I had some Sri Lankan friends. They said, "We love your music. The beat is so good, and the music is." What are they singing? Yeah. Because we don't understand Punjabi. Now, as Punjabi people, we understand Hindi, Urdu.
Yeah.
If you're Bengali or Gujarati, you might not understand Punjabi at all.
True.
So I said to Sangeeta, I have this idea for our next record, and what we will do, I'll do Punjabi music, but we're going to do the songs in Hindi. Lyrics.
Okay.
Now, many people don't realize, they go, "Pyar ka hai bairi zamana sajna." They don't know they're singing in Hindi.
Yeah. Oh, actually, true. मैं भी प्यार दाई कह देता.
That's what I'm saying. But you see, because it's a Punjabi beat, and all the songs in Hindi, Ruth Hai Bahar Ki, they're Hindi songs. And what happened was, because it had a Punjabi beat, the Punjabi people and also the Bengali and the Gujarati and all the other communities, they enjoyed it.
Okay.
So that song, and I named that record "Flower in the Wind."
Oh.
Now, people never understood my titles because they were like, maybe I overthought.
Even when I was reading, I was thinking, कि यार अलग जाई कुछ लग रहा है.
Yeah, because people would say, "Oh, Kuljit, what record hai? Oh, Wind the Flower." And I said, look, "Flower in the Wind" means she's a flower. She's a woman, and the wind is the male energy.
Oh,
so she's struggling. She's a flower in the wind.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't bother to understand that, but that was the main reason for that.
Yeah, which was brilliant, I think. And as you said, कि वो गाना सारा ने accept कर लिया, क्योंकि ਉਹਦੇ beats Punjabi सीगे, word ਉਹਦੇ Hindi सीगे.
Totally.
And this is why I think Sangeeta was most famous.
Most famous,
you know,
and she
at
could
that
speak
time.
very good Hindi, and you know. There's another song, "Aaj main nachungi," Hindi.
Hanji.
Not Punjabi.
Yeah,
okay.
true.
Aaj main.
Yeah,
not
true.
Aaj. Now, the beauty of that record, it's the only record in history which was #1 in the Bollywood film charts and #1 in the Bhangra charts at the same time.
Wow, brilliant. ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਬੈਨੇਟ ਲਾਈਕ ਬੈਕਮ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਚੱਡਾ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਰਿਹਾ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਫਿਲਮ ਦਾ 뮤직 ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ?
Yeah, so I worked a little bit in the film because Real Goodie's in the film.
Yeah.
So when the character is getting changed in the car, they're playing real, and I've done some underscore music for that. Most of the work I did for Bend It Like Beckham was for the stage musical of the show.
Okay.
So I started to work more in theatre. There was a time when I got a bit bored of Punjabi songs, to be honest. I've got a Punjabi album coming out now after 25 years, but I got bored. Mostly because of the lyrical topic of the songs.
Okay.
The men were always singing the same thing.
Hanji.
And ding a ding a ding a ding a ding, hoi 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 hoi. And it's just, and then the trouble is, if you have a hit song, everybody else wants you to make the song like that.
Yeah.
Even to this day, people say to me, "Can you make our record? We want it like Real Goodie." And I said, look,
हो गया एक बारी होना.
Exactly, हो गया, and it can't happen again. That time you can't make that time again. And for me as an artist, you're asking me to go back rather than forward. So trust me, I'll do it the way I want. So I left a lot of Punjabi music, and I got involved in theatre. So I was in Bombay Dreams with the A.R. Rahman, and then the Far Pavilions, and then Bend It Like Beckham. So then I managed to make Indian instruments work in the theatre, which is a very difficult thing to do because, I'm not showing off, it's a difficult thing to do because you have to do the same thing to a millisecond every day, 8 times a week. And our Indian musicians, we don't have that skill. We sing the song different every time. Like I said, Mangals will sing Real Goodie different every time.
Hanji.
If you ask them to sing exactly the same every day, 8 times, it's a different skill required.
Yeah.
So then I got involved in theatre, and then I performed in lots of other films. So I started, if you hear tabla in Hollywood films, usually it's me. So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Wings of a Dove, many
Wow.
Hollywood films. Yeah.
Yeah. So ਤੁਸੀਂ 80s ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨੇ ਫੇਮਸ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਬਾਲੀਵੁੱਡ ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਾਈਂਡ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ
Not really.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੀ ਆ ਗਏ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਹਿੰਦਰ ਕਪੂਰ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆ ਗਏ
That's what I'm saying. They came to me.
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆ ਗਏ
Anji, they came to me, so I didn't need to go there. And I was thinking, I went quiet because I was thinking about all the Punjabi singers at that time and also the Hindi singers in the UK. Their goal, their dream was to go in Bollywood.
Bollywood, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
My dream was to go to Hollywood. I wanted to make music that was.
Yeah.
I didn't want to copy, Bollywood music.
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ.
I love Bollywood music. I was listening to it.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to go there.
Hanji.
And also they were coming to me.
They were coming. Anu Malik ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਏ.
Anu Malik, Nadeem Shravan, Boppi Lai, they all came to me in my studio.
Yeah.
And I worked with them and I didn't need to go there,
ਚੰਗਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਏ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ
Maybe now I might consider it,
ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਜੌਨਰ ਦਾ 뮤직 ਬਣਾਇਆ ਇੰਨੇ ਬੜੇ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਟੇਲ ਰੈਪ ਦਾ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਬਗੈਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਔਰ ਬਾਲੀ ਬ੍ਰਹਮਟ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੇ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਆ ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੇ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਆ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਪਟੇਲ ਰੈਪ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਬਾਲੀ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਆ ਸੋ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹ
It's like a team effort. And so I mentioned before when I work with singers I build the music around them. Now that means around their voice, around their voice range, and also around their personality.
Yeah.
So when I was asked to do Bali's album, again by Multitone, now I've worked with Bali before on stage, and Bali, as you know, is a wonderful showman.
Yes, he is.
Now if you, he's probably going to be listening to this anyway, but let's just say, if you ask somebody who knows Bali and ask that person, what's his biggest strength? Is it singing? Is it comedy? Is it being a showman? What is it? What's his biggest strength? So now I'm going to put you on the spot, right? So there's no right answer.
Yeah.
But what would you say?
I would say showman.
Yeah, he's a showman.
Yeah.
So you might not say he's the best singer I've ever seen in my life. Okay, now he's a great singer.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a bad singer. He's a showman, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a comedian.
Yes. He
And
puts everything together.
Yeah.
And present it.
He presents
which
it.
is brilliant.
So now, as a composer or as a producer, I have to take care of that. So when Bali came to me, he said, "Look, I want to sing Bollywood style romantic songs. Pulon ka kasamba." So I said, "Look, we will do that, but your strength is as a comedian and a singer. Now we need something which represents that on a record." So then he had this idea, Patel rap, because at that time, 1989, rap was in the air, and he does this Gujarati sort of rap, and it's quite funny. So that we did Patel rap, and also we did lots of other things on there. We did he'd done some comedy sketches on there about selling double glazing and all this sort of, you know what I mean? So the way Bali's personality is, that lovely personality, I had to capture that in a music, and I didn't just do like straight songs. So we got a lot of it's a very fun album, as you know, and in fact that record was going to be played on Radio 1 prime time, and then somebody called in and said, "Oh, maybe people might think it's racist," which is, I can understand that, but I don't think it was racist. It was just fun. It was us laughing at ourselves.
Yeah. No, I mean it was brilliant, definitely. So ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੇਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸੁਣਨ ਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਹੁਣ ਕੁਝ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ
Yes, no, I have definitely. So I've bought a gift for you.
Okay.
Which is my new album. This is called Desi.
Okay.
Yeah. And this I'm proud about this because it's my first Punjabi album like for over 25 years.
Acha.
And in fact, that song I sang in the last episode, Jind Mahiya, that's on this record.
Oh,
and it's sung by
wow.
Preeti. So I'm going to gift this to you. And this is now, well, it's not released yet, but it'll be released very soon. And it's designed by a person called Sarah Wanstall. And what she's done, I know it's a nice design, but because it's Desi, the soul of Punjab, she has used Fulkari design on the CD.
Hanji. Yeah.
So
very colourful.
So I'm very proud of that. And here, Hira group have got one song. Premi has a song.
Okay.
Preeti Kaur, Harbir Kaur, And there's a singer from Toronto, Puppy Singh,
Okay.
Kenya. My mum's got songs on there, and Abira and Sonia Panessa.
Wow.
So my favourite singers, and again they're all Punjabi songs. So I've gone back to Desi again,
Brilliant.
and I've done it in my old style of music, which everybody wants to hear now.
So that's really really great and I think ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਾ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਆਇਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਵਕਤ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ
Thank you so much. Yes.
ਸੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ 뮤직 ਕੰਪੋਜ਼ਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦਿਓ
Follow your own instinct. Don't follow the crowd. So everybody wants to follow the crowd.
Yeah.
They've done that, and I'm going to do that. Follow your instinct and be patient. There's a very famous phrase in English, and it says, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. So you have to be patient. Like, look, I've been doing it for like 40, 50 years, and now, you know, things are clicking now. So keep authentic to yourself. I prefer live instruments. That's just me. Nobody else have to do it. But for me, I
question
prefer...
ਤੇ ਰਹੀ ਗਿਆ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਫੇਵਰਿਟ ਇਨਸਟਰੂਮੈਂਟ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਆ
Tabla is my favorite instrument, and harmonium as well. I love composing. But I love live instruments. Nothing wrong with computers, but I prefer live orchestras. That magic gets recorded. So whatever it is for you as a composer, stay true to that and be patient, and the time will come for success.
That's great. ਜੀ ਇਹ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ 뮤직 ਕੰਪੋਜ਼ਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹਵੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਐਂਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਆਈ ਹਾਂ ਐਬਸੋਲੂਟਲੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਲੀਅੰਟ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਟੇਬਲ ਮਿਕਸਿੰਗ ਵਾਲਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਬੜਾ ਟੇਬਲ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਕਮਰਾ ਉਹ ਟੇਬਲ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਟੇਬਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੰਦਰ ਆਇਆ
It was about that big. Yeah.
ਐਗਜ਼ੈਕਟਲੀ ਔਰ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਢੋਲ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਤਬਲੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਟਰਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਬਟ ਐਬਸੋਲੂਟਲੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਲੀਅੰਟ ਕੁਲਜੀਤ ਜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਨਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਗਾਣੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਈ ਕੈਨੋਟ ਵੇਟ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਐਲਬਮ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਗਾਣੇ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਾ ਔਰ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਾਵਾਂ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਤੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ